Neferdede, the content queen.
And it's Princess.
I have my sister here with me today. Honestly, guys, we could have been twins. We are a year and a half apart. This is my ride or die, my backbone, my sister. Anyways, today is the first episode of Self-Care Saturdays.
Yes.
So on
And
Self-Care,
today's Saturday.
today is literally Saturday.
It's a perfect date. So
Exactly, and it's golden hour. Number one, it's
As
golden
you
hour.
see, the sun is beating like.
Come on, beaming, soul glow. No, so what I wanted to say is this is the first episode of Self-Care Saturdays, which is basically girl chat, girl time, girl talk, where we unpack different topics together. I will be bringing on different guests, but Princess is my first guest. So, welcome to today's episode. Cheers, Princess. Cheers to our first episode. So how do you practice self-care, Princess?
So ways that I practice self-care is staying close to God. So like praying every day, playing gospel music, journaling, reading the Bible, reading like daily devotionals, just having that intimate connection with God is like my number one way to practice self-care. It brings me a lot of like peace and clarity, and it just like grounds me. What about you?
For me, I practice self-care in different ways. You guys know that I love beauty and I love skincare. Even though I'm not a serial skincare girly like my sister here, I enjoy taking time with working with different products and enhancing my beauty. Fun fact, I also have a women's daily journal, which is called A Queen's Motto. You guys can get that on Amazon. So journaling has been my go-to since I was a kid. From middle school up until now, I've been a serial journaler, and I literally hoard journals. So I was like, in 2022, why not just launch my own journal? That's one way that I do that. And then I'm trying to get back into like fitness and health, guys, moving my body and just eating clean, and taking those, working towards, a better fitness and health life, because health is wealth. So that is how I practice self-care, guys.
And to like piggyback off of like what you said with like the health and fitness, that's another thing that I do as well. So pretty much like what I learned is when I'm not eating healthy, I'm like depressed, I can't think clearly. So I started like eating more fruits every day. I try to eat vegetables, drinking more water, so things like that. Take care of like your health, and then you'll like recharge.
And to go with what Princess said, I believe you have to do inner work before your outer work starts to show and glow. A lot of inner self-work starts with your mind, what you eat, what you consume, your diet. So it's very important for me not to digest anything that I don't want to see to disturb my peace. If I know it's going to disturb my peace, whether it's engaging in different conversations, following people that I know that are problematic, just watching like horrific things, or just things that don't align with where I'm trying to go in like my purpose and my journey, that is like number one for me. And I've been that type of person since I was a child, or like, a teenager. And it's only because I like to protect my peace and protect who I am and protect basically who I'm becoming. I believe that a lot of people who come with you are not allowed to go with you. So knowing who, when, what, and where to interact with and what to partake in is very important. Your diet is not only what you eat, it's what you consume, what you read, what you watch, and what you listen to. So when it comes to self-care and mental health, it's like you have to be mindful of those things, and self-awareness will help you. Once you start to understand who you are and spend time in solitude and understanding your triggers, understanding like things that trouble you, and understanding, certain things, you'll learn more about yourself once you spend time with yourself. So a lot of those self-care days is reflection and like for you to understand who you are as an individual.
And like as like you're growing like day to day throughout life, just like kind of like reflect, like she said, like reflect on yourself, like listen to how you interact with others, start to like list down like your weaknesses, like your strengths, what like triggers you, and like areas in your life that you can like improve on. You know, just when you do that self-reflection and do that like soul searching journey, separate and disconnect from external things and go within, you'll start to realize a lot. And when you disconnect from all the noise around you, you can really sit with yourself, and things that you need to work on will start to come surface. When you sit in that like quiet room, you journal, you write, you cry, you just let go of all that baggage, you know, that weighs us down just from life. You know, so self-care is just, it's so many layers to this. It's so many different layers.
Too many layers.
But to like simplify it, yes, like diet, like spirituality, journaling, and like learning about yourself more. It's like learning yourself, and allow yourself to learn yourself. You know, like no one's perfect, at all. Like we're all like
human,
forever growing, forever learning, and like unlearning, relearning, unprogramming. Like it's like a forever like evolution, like with self mastery. So that's like
what she said. 100%. Okay, well, the next point was talk about the importance of taking care of your mental health and tips that help. Princess kind of touched base on that already, and just to piggyback off is spending time in your word. I always say that I'm not only in my bag, but I'm also in my Bible too. Be an avid reader of the word. Don't just be a follower or a church goer. I believe that you need to understand the word for yourself, in my opinion. The Bible for me, like, is still super complex, but your eyes will open, and praying that prayer, open the eyes of my heart, Lord, will allow you to understand things from God's perspective, not just from your POV.
And gospel music for me is like music in general is how I connect to like a different dimension. So gospel music and like just like announcing those like affirmations of those like lyrics, you know, is like, yes, like
positive self-talk. Because honestly, when you tap into Christian music or gospel music, you're speaking life over yourself. Because life and death is in the power of the tongue.
You're not speaking spells or curses from the secular, like worldly music. You're speaking life. You're recharging your soul. You're feeding your spirit, man. You feel me? Like, that's what it is.
Exactly. Listening to gospel, practicing a strong prayer life, and reading your word is literally feeding your spirit, man. Now, I am not I wouldn't say that I'm a saint and I'm not holier than thou, but I've been on a journey to understand who I am as an individual by way of Christ. And I 100% believe that when you spend time in the word and listen to different gospel songs, you are manifesting good things in your life. You are speaking positive things over your life. When you listen to like the hoopla music, sometimes you wonder why things be going astray and be going haywire. Because you listening to all this nonsense and then you rapping it, and it's like a chant over your life in a way.
I think have a balance.
A healthy balance.
Have a healthy balance.
Not to preach.
Yeah, for sure.
Don't let me preach to y'all.
Have a balance, trying to preach. Like for me, like I still like hip hop. I still listen to rap. And there's also Christian rappers as well. There's
a lot of
hip hop,
Christian rappers.
Like Christian music as well that I really like.
All right. So the last point is balancing hustle and rest. How do you juggle work, personal projects, and relaxation? I'm gonna let Princess start this off because she got a crazy schedule, and yeah.
To be honest, I'm still working on that. You know, so. Time management as a woman is really important. Like you have to okay, so for me, I commute like an hour and a half or 2 hours to work, like there and back. So I have to wake up like, let's say 3 hours like before my work time, and then like leave the house. So I have to like kind of like schedule myself, okay, like from like my wake up time to like my get ready time to my leaving time to my driving time, all of that. So the way that I so having like maybe like a planner and like utilizing like your alarm clocks on your phone as well, naming them, you know, like wake up at this time, eat dinner by this time.
I'm not gonna.
I'm still working on that. It's really hard For me, at least, like, it's still hard.
I'm not gonna lie. As someone who is an avid journaler and like someone who writes things down, time management is something that I struggle with and I'm still struggling with. Because like, I'll be like, oh, I got so much time, so it's time for me to do X, Y, and Z. Because I created so much time and space for myself. Then it's like, when I don't plan accordingly, things go haywire. So yes, I agree with that. You need to have proper time management and plan accordingly. But I struggle in that area. Now, when
you're a work in progress, she's a work in progress.
I'm under that.
We're not gonna affirm that.
I'm not affirming it. I'm just being
realistic.
I'm just being real.
But
you know
you're
that
a work in progress.
I'm a work in progress. I'm under construction. And now the difference between me and Princess is that I have a little one. So my mornings are not just for me. My mornings are also including someone else. So it's like I wake myself up and then do my self-care. Then I have to wake him up and get him ready for the day. And then drop him off to school. After I drop him off to school, then I get myself started.
So like back to like the topic, like how do we balance like rest and work? Just have a schedule for yourself. Have a schedule. Know what time you need to be into work. Know what, like how long the commute takes. And like also incorporate like self-care, like like getting ready, doing your hair. So for example, things that some girls can do is like lay out your clothes like the night before.
Oh yeah.
Prep your lunch the night before.
Yeah.
Make sure like your gas tank is full. Not like in the morning, like you're late for work, but then your gas on E. The day before, make sure like your gas is full. You have gas money. You have your lunch packed. You have lunch money. Like just prepare yourself. Prepare like yourself for success. Don't like procrastinate and then things are all over. No, prepare yourself. Be organized.
No, so you left off where I was about to pick up from, being organized. Although my time management might not be 100%, I would say my time management is 75%, I am very organized. And I'm very organized in the sense that when it comes to me and my son, outfits are planned for the whole week. I put all his clothes that he's wearing for the week, including the pull-ups, the shoes, the socks, everything is organized. Same thing with my clothes and what I'm wearing for the week is organized down to the undergarments. It's laid out. Bags are always packed from the night before. Snacks are always in the bag from the night before, etc. So I do 100% agree with that. Prevention is better than cure.
So overall, just like know your schedule, like know your like day-to-day life, your day-to-day like responsibilities. What time do you have to be to work? How long does it take you? Do you have a child? Do you not have a child? Do you have like know your schedule, know your responsibilities, and plan accordingly. That's the only way to find balance in work and rest. Yes, that's what I would say.
For me too, is I think communication with your community, communication with your tribe and your village is very important. For me, I lean on my family a lot for support only because they are willing to support and help. So I lean on my family for support and they're always so willing and helping. They're always lending out a helping hand. And a lot of people do not have the privilege to have a support system like I do. And I'm grateful to God for my support system. So that's where my balance comes in. So it's like if I need to take a rest, my village is there to support me in different ways.
And know your priorities. Know what's important to you. That's how you find your balance. Is you know, like what are your priorities? Like what matters the most to you? What is like your why? What is your purpose? Like I'm so I get up like every morning for work because I know I have things to lose. Like you know what I mean? So like know your purpose, know your why. Like why are you doing what you're doing, and keep going. That's it.
Knowing your why is very important.
Yeah.
As I say, that's a law to live by. And a queen's motto, right? The journal that I dropped. What is your queen's motto? What is the tune that you play over and over in your head to keep you going? I'm walking, I'm walking, I'm walking.
Yeah,
whatever your motto is, whatever your law is that you live by, keep it going so that you can keep pushing forward. And honestly, the sky is the limit.
Healthy music to motivate you. So like every day, like every morning I drive to work, I play gospel music. So throughout the day, I have those like chants in my head and it's keeping me going. It like uplifts me and motivates me to keep going. You know, it's not draining me, but it's like, yeah, like, okay, remember that lyric. Yeah. And I that wraps up our talk for Self-Care Saturdays. Thank you for having me on this beautiful
Honestly,
platform.
what would y'all like to see more of? And please excuse my son that's been running around in this video. I will edit some of those clips out. I hope you guys heard us and what we had to say. It is Self-Care Saturday. Stay tuned for more. It's your girl Neferdede, the content queen.
And it's Princess. And stay blessed.
Wait, she too humble for me. I ain't gonna, let me brag.
What do you want me to say?
Let me brag. Now this girl, on our way to her crib, has a whole collection of songs she done dropped on SoundCloud. This is not just Princess. This is Floetic Lloyd. This is Hawa. This is Gertrude. This is Orange Moon. Please don't even be so humble. Look at, she's too humble. The girl too humble. Let me flex a little bit for her. I'm gonna drop her song from SoundCloud in the description box.
I'll flex for myself. I don't really make music like that anymore, but I am a scientist. I work in a lab. I work in a fragrance lab. So that's what I do like every day as like my career kind of. I recently moved into this new place with my loved one, my husband, my soon-to-be husband, and yeah, that's what I do, and that's who I am. I can drop my Instagram below, but that's really it. Like nothing too crazy. Yeah.
Let them know your Instagram so they can follow you.
Oh, it's Bella. It's Bella Deanne. It's Bella.Deanne. Yeah.
On Instagram, y'all can follow her. Honestly, if y'all like these little chats, I will continue to do them more. I thank you guys for watching. It's our first episode, y'all.
Go and fly away, yeah. Trying to make ends meet and create a better me, transforming into a higher me hierarchy. Best believe my palms are clean. I know God is proud of me, man. I am proud of me, yeah. His little prodigy, diamond in the rough, you see. Hey, fly away. Lips got them palm trees swaying in my spirit. Black ballerina, I'm on my pivot. Yeah, get with it. Yeah, I'm with it. Yeah, real wholesome spirit. Yeah. I know you're digging the vibe. Warrior.